Oh, good vibes. Okay. So you didn't give me a thumbs up, good vibes? Okay, since you said that, I'm going to put you in timeout. That was a very negative thing to say on good vibes. I'm going to put you in timeout for that comment. Give you timeout for foolishness. So that whole thing about the moderator status, Sherry, that thing that I'm doing, that's what you call getting it done. That's me taking back my power and winning on YouTube. So, if you're offended by that, I'm sorry. But I have to win, Sherry. I don't have time to lose. I have the millionaire mindset. You guys, eventually you guys over there are going to roast it. Well, this guy really is a millionaire. Because I know how they think. I understand the concept. My grandmother was a multimillionaire. And I'm not going to go on and on about this, but I'm a businessman, Sherry. I mean, yeah, you see me in my house, I'm streaming, but at the end of the day, I'm a businessman. Okay, so moving on. So, because if not, then you're losing on YouTube. A lot of people think, oh, I don't want to talk about super chats because they're going to think I'm an e-beggar. Well, so what? Who cares if they say you're an e-beggar? Who cares? If they're going to say that, they just don't want you to get it done. Yeah. So I realized that. So that's why I shifted, Jerry. I shifted away because I'm all about taking back your power. Now, I've heard people sit there and say, oh, well, you're live streaming in your kitchen. Well, so what? It's better. At least I can pay attention to the chat. I can drop people's links. And then I can really focus on my chat. Yeah. So last year, I was with the wrong people. I mean, you were nice, Sherry. I mean, you helped me out, and I appreciate that. Just think of it like this, Sherry. And I want you to understand this. Some people over there do not want me to get it done and be successful. I really don't understand why you can't see that. That's what you call toxicity. That's very toxic because they don't want to see me win. They want to see me lose, and they want to see me not make it. And I have a problem with that. It's like, no, I'm not going to lose. I'm going to win. I don't mean to get dramatic here, but that's why I just want to stand up and talk about that. Some people, when they do the live streams, they sit down and they talk. They're not even standing up. But at least I can stand here for hours and stream and stream and stream. Okay, Sherry, you think it's sad. Okay, well, okay, I'll tell you this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's sad when you go live on YouTube. And now this is not about me. This is about all live streamers. I think it's sad when a lot of people go live on YouTube and they don't get super chats and membership. I think that's very sad, and I think that's very because some live streamers work very hard, and they're not rewarded for their hard work. I remember last Christmas when I was in the Philippines, you did give me a 5-pound super chat, and I appreciate that. I still remember that, Sherry. I still remember that, and I appreciate that. At least you did give me a little bit of true support, and I remember that. I do remember, Sherry. I don't forget when people do even the littlest things at certain moments. I always remember. Remember, I have a photographic memory. I always remember things. I don't forget.
Kelly, if you tell the truth, you don't have to have a good memory. Did you ever hear that expression?
But a UK medic, I mean, that stuff that you guys are doing, I know it's just for entertainment, but you guys are taking that too far. It's not a good omen. UK medic, I want to tell you something. I'll be honest with you. You've already had something happen right here. And I just want to tell you that the universe is real. So when you do bad omens, it does come back to you. Okay, that's a step forward. At least you're saying that's true. So that's good. So I understand you guys are just doing that to build your channels, but you guys were taking it a little too far. So anyway, I think you've gotten your karma for that. So it would be good if you and all of you could just stop doing that. It's not positive.
Kelly, you're an idiot. You're a bum. You're a liar. I don't believe you.
Oh, UK medics in the chat. Oh, okay. Here we go. We got a good question here. Serious and respectful question. Why is it so important to get it on YouTube rather than getting it done in life? Well, UK medic, I'm going to be honest with you. I've already done my time. I'm already 49 years old. I've been working since I was 12. I have the potential to get it done on YouTube where I believe that. So it's the same thing if you think about it, UK Medic. You get it done in life, you get it done on YouTube. It's the same exact same thing. Now I understand. Now I want to explain something. I want to explain something to UK Medic. You always think that I attack people because they have a job. No, I'm not attacking anybody that goes to work every day. But what I'm saying is, UK Medic, when you get off of work, that's when you start working on your YouTube channel. That's all I've ever said to some of you guys in the chat. But for somehow you guys misinterpret that. I don't understand that.
Kelly, I want you to know that I'm going to make you appear to be ridiculous to everybody that you know unless I get accurate answers from you. Do we understand each other?
UK Medic, I gotta admit, you're such a sweetheart. You really are. You're such a sweetie. UK Medic, you know what? I think someone just needs to come up and just give you a big fat kiss. I think you need a big smooch. I think that's what you need. I feel like UK Medic, you do not get enough attention. I don't know what it is. I'm not trying to be mean to you, but you just need someone to give you a big smooch, and then you'll be fine. And then you'll come on YouTube. You'll be very positive. You know, all you guys can start getting it done on YouTube. Guys, it's not always about the super chats. We're talking about the views, growing your channel, getting monetized, and getting it done. Okay, that's for UK Medic. That's for you. Give you a nice little fart there. I just farted in my stream, so that's for you. UK Medic, I'm gonna tell you a secret. You know, let me tell you. I'm gonna show you something here very powerful, and I want you to watch this. I'm gonna show you something. You're gonna use this. What you need to get, UK Medic, you need to have more of this in your life. You see this plant right here, this money tree plant. You need to get more of this. You get these plants. Yeah, so you actually get a plant. No, I just passed a little bit of gas. So anyway, I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. Okay, all right. Okay. That's sweet. That's for you, UK Medic. I'll give you a kiss. So now I'm being funny. So I gave little UK Medic a little smooch. So he needed that. All right, let me stop. I'm being a little ridiculous now, so let's stop it. So you like it, Ryan? You think that's funny? See, you guys have seen me throw down a plate. You've seen me, spit on my phone. So now I gave a kiss on my live stream. So I've never done that before. That's what I say to you guys in the chat that are doing. I'll spit in your face. Yeah, that's it. So I only hypnotize somebody when I think they're somewhat of a negative person. Then I do it because I was taught that when I was in the Philippines when I was 23. I was taught that. I was in the Visayas in the Philippines, and I actually asked because I saw someone being hypnotized. They were being hypnotized, and I asked these older people, how are they doing that and why? So the truth is, I gave them money because I wanted to know. My ex-wife told me, don't do that, don't get in that. I said, no, I want to know, and I want to know why. So they told me why, because number one, they were negative. So number two, they showed me exactly how they did it. But I'm not going to reveal that in the live stream because I'm not going to reveal that. But that was something that I found out. Yes, I can, Red Foreman. I can do that because I have a very, very powerful mind. My mind, you got to remember, Red Foreman, I'm going to tell you the truth. The things that I was taught from the time that I was 8 to 14 years old and that type of thing, they do teach you about mind control. So a lot of those people that were my teachers when I was a kid, a lot of that stuff was based on the power of mind control.
There is something clearly wrong with you.
And I was taught that at a very, very, very young age. And there's been times where I've been on YouTube that at certain moments in my stream, I've actually used it. I've had to. So there were certain people that I did hypnotize. I'm not going to say who they were, but I hypnotized them. And I'll tell you this, they will never forget. They will never forget my face, because there's a certain thing that I do know how to do in a live stream. I do. And I've done it. I've probably done it about 2 times already. So I haven't done it here lately, but I've done it. That's why I say I have the abilities that I have. And people know it's true. They know it. Well, you did get a $500 super chat. So there was certain times that I've used, if you guys want to call it voodoo, okay, call it voodoo. You create a voodoo spell or a doo-doo spell. In the Philippines, it's called juju, voodoo, whatever you call it. But in the end, when you learn something, you can easily hypnotize an audience. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, let's be honest. Look at these big celebrities. They've done it. But the point is, when you do that, you have to use it in the right way. Don't use it in a negative, evil way. There are certain things, but it's all based on the power of the mind. The mind is, when you're taught a certain thing, and see, that's why that other guy over there, he's so obsessed over me, because he knows it's true what I'm talking about. So, I could hypnotize him too if I wanted to. If I wanted to, I could actually hypnotize him and he could never do YouTube again, because there's something that I know, but I'm not going to do that to him. But eventually, if things keep going the way they're going, I will hypnotize him and he will stop doing YouTube. Yeah, that's true. I'm being serious, because there are things that I was taught that I do know, and I was told, and I was sworn under oath, do not ever use this unless you totally have to do it. Yeah, I'm being serious. So I've done it twice on YouTube because I've had to, but I didn't use it in an evil way. Remember, when you get into like karate and all that stuff, it's all based on the power of the mind. Yes, Red Foreman. Yes, that actually is true, and that can be done. That, seriously, I'm not joking. I'm not trying to scare people in the chat, but that you can do that. But for me, I've used it only in the terms of trying to be successful, only in that condition. And then when I did that, it was just a certain thing that I did.
Not only are you not a very nice person, you're also a slob.
Because I was having a certain type of energy that was coming at me. And then when I felt the energy, I was like, okay, now I can do it, and it's fine. And it won't be any long-term effects by doing that. It's all based on the power of the mind. That's what it is. I'm not going to go into detail exactly what you do, how you do it, because I'm not going to do that. Because I promised that I wouldn't use it for an evil way. So yeah, so that is what it is. If some of you guys are, I'm going to go look that up. I'm going to see if there's any proof of that. Well, no, you're not going to find that, because this was like 40 years ago. No, excuse me. It was when I was a kid, and then when I was in the Philippines. Those 2 times, I learned a lot of it when I was from 8 to 14. But then the second part of it is when I was 23 in the Philippines, when I was in the Visayas, and then I saw them doing that. Because there's a certain thing, but I'm not going to talk about that too much. I just,
Kelly, I eat morons like you up for breakfast.
Why do you have 26 viewers? And Red Foreman, okay, I'll be honest with you. Red Foreman. I'll tell you the truth. I want to be honest with you. There are people in the background that you don't think are watching that are watching. And the people that are watching are actually, they're big timers. They're beyond big timers. So that answers your question, Big Foreman. That's for you guys. And the reason why they don't talk in the chat, because they're watching what you guys are saying in the stream. So when everybody says something, of course, it's very closely watched. And I like that. I actually really like that. That's to my advantage.
You're going to be unsuccessful because you are a thief.
So do you guys like me wearing the glasses? Do you want me to keep them on, or do you want me to remove them? Do you want me to remove the sunglasses, or do you want me to keep them on? Just a quick question, you know. Actually, I see your comment there, God. Actually, it's the other way around. He's the one that's exposing himself. He's exposed for negativity and being hateful, not me. So what you do is always comes back to you, because he knows I'm going to get it done on YouTube, and he's scared to death. He's like, oh my God, this guy is really unstoppable. Yeah, that's true. I'm not joking. Now, this part, I'm actually being serious. He's scared to death that I'm going to reign supreme on YouTube, and he knows it. So he's totally horrified that I'm getting it done. So he's very insecure. That's why he always talks about me. So now he shaved off his head. He shaved off the beard, because he doesn't know what to do anymore. So anyway, that's not my loss. That's his loss. I don't spread negativity. I don't talk badly about other people. So, you know, I just pray for him. I just pray for him. All the bad stuff he says. Okay. Okay. All right, I see that comment coming on my StreamYard. Okay. We got that Sylvester in the chat with his usual Sylvester Sloan. I'm going to be honest with you. You're creating a lot of bad omens when you come into my stream and say what you say. You know, just be careful, Sylvester Stallone. You can that'll come back to haunt you. You're really not a nice person. I don't know what's wrong with you. Because no matter what you say and do, Sylvester Stallone, I'm going to get it done on YouTube.
That's baloney.